Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of Geeks Watch. Today we're going to talk about a film called A Man Called Otto, of which you'll see an image of in the corner right here because I'm so artistically clever. Anyway, this movie is about a man called Otto. He is a grumpy old man living in a what do you call row houses? Um, basically like small little single-story houses that are just literally on top of each other, right next to each other, like not even an alley between them. These houses are right in just a long row. Lives like a little private community in these row houses. He's a widower. He's very meticulous, very particular, very adamant that things are done a specific way and always done that way and done the right way. Because people don't always follow those rules, he's very grumpy. He's a widower, lives alone, and he's not happy with his neighbors. Every day he's the guy in the homeowners association that you hate to have. Every day he walks through the little community, make sure everyone has their parking permits on their cars, make sure no one's parked where they're not supposed to. You know, just one of those guys. Not quite so bad as some of the people. He's not going to measure your grass. I don't think he's measuring people's grass or anything, but he's just very meticulous in particular. And he gets very grumpy when things don't go the way they're supposed to. And he has a couple neighbors move in next door who are very outgoing, very friendly, very happy. They're immigrants from Central and South America. The wife is, I think, from Mexico. The husband says he's from somewhere else. I don't remember. The names of Marisol and Tommy. They have 2 young children, and she is very, very pregnant with their third. And not giving anything away because this is in the trailer. He sees him trying to back a U-Haul in front of their house, and he just gets like, he comes out and is like, what are you doing? And the wife is like, exactly, what is he doing? Tommy, the husband, is very clumsy. He just gets frustrated with him. And very predictably, they kind of won't leave him alone. And, the film is mostly about their interactions. And predictable, you know where it's going to go. They bring him out of his shell kind of thing. But this film broke me in a way that a movie hasn't done in years. I think the last film that made me cry this much was Coco. You do learn about his past through flashbacks, through things he tells, Marisol when they do talk, and when he does open up to her at some point in time. Oops, not movie. This movie was I bought as a gift for my wife. She wanted to watch it, and we never got to see it in the theater. I got it for her for Mother's Day, and then this last Saturday, I said, hey, let's do a movie night and make a big bowl of popcorn, and we'll watch the movie. And I bawled my eyes out in this film. I really did. This movie was just so emotional in a lot of ways. This film was also a Hollywood remake. It was originally a film in Sweden. It was a Swedish film the title was A Man Called Otto, I think, or Ovo. I'm not Swedish. So on the one hand, Hollywood, can't you come up with an original idea? But on the other hand, they really kept true to the original story for the most part. They made a few changes. Some of the differences were that the Swedish version, the immigrants weren't Mexican or South American. Obviously, you're not going to have Mexican immigrants in Switzerland or Sweden. Sorry. Also, Otto's very particular about what kind of car he drives. They changed the car. The make. Ovo had a different kind of car. There's some different interactions with some of the neighbors and stuff. and the people in the community. But I think probably 80 to 85% of the film, they kept true to the original. Changed the ending a tiny bit. Um, but yeah, this film is very true to the original Swedish film. And they did an amazing job. This was such a good movie. I don't know if I have the emotional fortitude to watch it again, though. Uh, this was, I cried. I cried so much. I cried thinking about it the next day. uh, this film broke me. Um, but I liked watching the interactions, even though they were predictable. I liked watching his interactions with Marisol and Tommy and their kids. Even the times when he was grumpy and angry with them, that was, I mean, that wasn't fun, but um, it teaches you something about his character, about what kind of person he is, and the things that do set him off, the things that do make him angry, and you learn some of why those things are in the film, in some of the flashbacks and the discussions. And the interactions with some of his neighbors. There's a lot of comedy mixed in with the deep emotional stuff too. Some of his neighbors are just off the wall. Not off the wall, but they're just, you know, these people. They're goofy. They're kind of not all, not how to say what they are without giving it away. They're almost like caricatures of people. They're like, one of his neighbors does it like a daily walk, like a daily exercise walk, but he does it in a very exaggerated fashion. Like he's trying to maximize his exercise while walking by taking exaggerated high stepping, and you know, just just really big he's just this kind of goofy dude. A couple of the neighbors are just off the wall character, and again, I say off the wall, but I can't think of any other way to describe them. They're just these quirky, weird neighbors that he has to tolerate. That's where the comedy comes in, really, is his interactions with some of the other neighbors about him just giving him crap. And then, there's the emotional stuff where you find out about his past and about the things that he's had to live with and deal with. And the reason, the fact that he talks about his wife, the wife who passed away. And I'm going to cry if I keep talking about it. And I don't want to blubber on camera, so I'll wrap this up by saying this is a really well done movie. Different from Tom Hanks being the grumpy old man. He's usually a more humane, likable character. And he becomes a bit more likable, but he's just still this grumpy, particular old man. But this is a really good film. I don't know if you could take watching it. I certainly couldn't. But I would recommend it just because it is such a well done movie. And that's that. As always, thank you for watching. If you like this video, I don't know what to tell you. Until next time, good hunting.